Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. Our soybeans are ready today, so we're going to get this going straight away on the helper. Get the helper to do this. It's not going to take too long actually, it's only a tiny field. This is the final bit of crop that we actually own for this year to harvest, so we'll get this done first thing while it's not raining. Don't think it's going to rain today, at least not at the moment, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And the other helper is still currently using the least cultivator, deep cultivator, to clear this field of any dead patches that were damaged by the hail. See, there's one just there which is going to be deleted hopefully, and that will then leave this field fully cultivated and ready to plant with soybeans in the spring. Because obviously this year we had the soybeans down this end of the field, but we'll probably get this one all either canola or barley probably this year. We'll see on that. Whatever that, we're hoping to buy a field, maybe this field, field number 8, but we'll see. Hopefully today maybe, but we'll see which one we're going to get. We're not quite sure which one we're going to get yet, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, yes, let's just get on the lorry for a start, and we'll just tip this canola into the mill because that's using up some of the canola that we tipped. It's about 15,000 litres left in the mill out of a maximum of 25,000, so we'll should be able to drop at least 10,000 of this in the mill to keep that production running, and we're hoping to get that sold in the winter. Probably not all of it. Some of it might either have to be kept back until next year because it won't have been processed yet, or we'll just have to sell the canola as it is, a raw material, because there's no way this mill is going to process all of the canola that we own in time for the best price in around November time or even December. So I'm not quite sure exactly which is the best month. We'll just check that in a second. Let's just get this tipping. There it is. Right, yeah, best price for canola oil is, yes, November. It's only 1 month away and we haven't even processed half of it yet, I don't think. So not very encouraging. Oh, I haven't tipped this yet. There we go. Right, so we'll leave that going. That'll last it for the rest of today, so we won't need to put any more in for today. We'll tip this back into the silo, and then we'll head off to the field and we'll get the combine unloaded. In fact, we might not even need to unload the combine. It's not a very big field and soybeans aren't particularly high yielding, so it probably will need unloading once, but it's not going to take too long to do this field. It's not a very big field at all, so it certainly won't fill this trailer, that's for sure. Not sure exactly how many litres of soybeans we're going to get off it, but I would guess, just a total wild guess, somewhere around about 25,000 litres. 20 to 25,000, but we'll see. I may be very wrong there, but who knows. We're about to find out anyway, not too long until the field will be finished and we'll know how many litres we get in total. But yeah, this needs to go up to the field now and I will then get on with the harvest. that is the final harvest field finished. So yeah, the final field and final harvest finished for the year. So let's find out how much we got in total in there. So I don't think I was very accurate with my guess of 20 to 25,000 litres. I think it's going to be less than that. Yes, it's 16,800, so not brilliant, but it's still worth quite a bit when we sell it at a good price. So not really complaining. It's just I was hoping for maybe a little bit more, but it was a small area. So yeah, that's fine. It's about what I kind of expected, a bit less than what I expected, but it's not too bad. Somebody pointed out we couldn't give the oats to the chickens, so yeah, they need to be sold when the price is good in December. So we're going to sell the oats, but they were basically just a bonus anyway from a contract, so that's fine. Still 47,000 litres of canola in storage ready to be processed. That's never all going to get processed this year, so yeah, we might have to sell some of that, just as it is, because that is a lot. What I was going to do though is look at contracts, because I want to try and get this field a bit cheaper. So we're going to do another contract. That one looks like a good one, cultivating contract for Walter, or that one. That's actually worth a bit more. What else is there? There's a hoeing contract. There's actually loads of contracts at the moment. But yeah, the cultivating one in field 13 probably will get a helper doing that. So I'm going to borrow the items for that one. And we're going to head over to field 13 with the tractor. Where is it? It's at the shop. There we go. Yes, so the helper's going to do this contract. I'm going to get the combine packed away and bring the soybeans back to the farm and sit them in the silo while the helper's doing this. And when that's finished, we'll get another discount on the field, hopefully. So we're going to, well, David's discount stopped at 25%. I'm guessing that Walter's discount is going to be the same. It's going to stop at 25%. Possibly there's a setting that I can change to go to 50%, because I know it said that the maximum possible was 50, but we're only getting 25, so that's probably another setting which I haven't looked at. This is a seriously slow tractor. Okay, we're going to be a while getting to the field at this speed. 15 miles an hour is the top speed, and it is quite a long way down this field. It's right at the bottom of the map, field 13, so yeah, it's going to take a bit of time to get there, so I'll just time-lapse getting to the field. We'll get the helper started in that field, cultivating, and like I said, we'll get all the equipment, harvest equipment, brought back to the farm. There we go, so that is everything brought back to the yard that we've been using in those fields up there, including the leased cultivator on the New Holland, which we can now return because we don't think we're going to need that again. Hopefully that has worked and it will get rid of those damaged patches. So we need to remove or return the, actually we return the auto stacker as well, because I don't think we're going to need that again. So that can be returned, and also the Amazon cultivator, which can also be returned. That'll stop the leasing fee keep coming out every month. Probably should have returned the auto stacker a bit sooner, but I wasn't sure if we'd do another contract, harvest contract, where we would get bales, but we didn't do so. That was a bit of a waste of money keeping that up, but never mind. This is the cultivating contract, which is still going. As you can see there, it's not done much so far, but it should start to speed up a bit now. It's doing the longer stretches. It's doing a lot of turning at the moment, but yeah, when it gets into this section of the field, it will be a bit quicker. So yeah, that's not even the biggest field we could have done. We could have done, I think it's 40. There's also a contract for cultivating contract. Yeah, there is 31,000, and there's also 37, which is £51,000 to cultivate that field. Yes, probably not going to do that one today. Right, okay, so the plan is to hopefully buy a field today, and I'm still thinking field 8 is probably a sensible choice because it's near to the farm and it's also a decent soil type. Just checking on the precision farming menu, and actually we've got a 99% environmental score, which I am very pleased and surprised with. I didn't know it would be as good as that at this stage, but yeah, wow, that has gone really well, which means that we're going to get a 15% bonus for everything we sell now. That's really good. That is very good. I don't think I've ever noticed it being that high before, 99%. So really pleased with that. Have we got weeds? Yes, we have. These two fields need weeding. We've got a sprayer though, I think, to do that with. Yes, we have got a sprayer. And I was thinking possibly we'll get a barley field drilled today, because what I'm thinking is if we buy another field, we can do one of them as canola in the spring. We can do spring canola now on the menu here. March and April we can do canola. And in October, which we're in now, we can still do barley and wheat. But we've already got a wheat field, field 19, so we might do a barley field, and I'm thinking field 2 for barley, and then soybeans in either 3 or 8, or whichever one we buy. Probably 8, but we'll see. But I won't be buying that until we get at least a 25% discount, see if we can get even beyond that. Oh yeah, speaking of which, can we actually... oops, don't want to do that. Oops. I want to go into better contracts and then see the maximum bonus that we can get. Number of discount affected jobs. Is it this? I think. I'm guessing that this is going to increase the amount of discount we can get. Except it's increasing quite a lot. Well, what we'll do, it was on 5, was it? We'll put it to 7 and see what that is. I don't want to do anything. It says current number of jobs complete will decrease by this value on a farmland purchase. So what, when we buy a piece of farmland, it will reduce the amount of jobs available? Is that what? Am I reading that correctly? We'll put it on 7 and see if that makes a difference to how much of a discount we can get. Max discount is 33%. Yeah, it's all a bit new to me. I've not really studied this mod before, so somebody who's got more experience of using the mod maybe can let me know exactly what that means. But yeah, I think if we put that to 7, maybe we'll get a slightly better discount on the fields. But anyway, even a 25% discount is very, very good, so I'm not going to complain at that. And we can already afford to buy that, but I will wait until we get another contract completed to get an even better deal. Okay, yes, we need to get the spraying done, and we'll get a helper doing the drilling. So we've got this tractor here, and now it's available. I'll put the seed drill on this tractor. We'll take that to field 3, I think it is, and we'll get that one drilled with barley. And while the helper's doing that, I will get the spraying done in these 2 fields up near the yard here. So yeah, I'll get on with that now.
Just leave me out. I think we have gone too far, and I don't mind if we 'Cause all the lights that shine on us tell me something more. We can't win this war. Yeah, all the lights that shine on us haven't felt this before. Oh, what are we fighting for? I can't do this no more. Heading towards the door. What are we fighting for? I can't do this no more.
There we go. So you'll just notice there the contract completed, and we can collect that now. And it didn't say that we've reached a maximum amount of discount on the field either. So, because it did say that last time, so I'm guessing what I just changed then has changed that. So we'll collect the money there from that contract, and yeah, that field should be worth even less now, or have an even bigger discount. Yes, £104,000 discount, which means that it's worth currently 312,000, easily within our price range. 25% discount, but yeah, I think we can get that even higher because I've changed the settings there. So we could do some more contracts. I'm just checking on the other helper that's running down here doing the drilling. I meant field 2. I did say field 3. I think field 2 is going to be barley. As you can see, we're doing the whole field this time, not splitting it in half, for maximum efficiency and to get a bit more crop out of it. Because I'm hoping to have another field, like I said, for harvest next year. The only thing putting me off field 8 is the fact that it has a sugar beet crop in it, but we can cultivate that in if we have to, because I don't fancy, like I said, harvesting that much sugar beet. It would take a long time, seriously long time. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that on such a large field. So yeah, we'll probably buy that one. But let's just see if we can get another quick contract done in the meantime to get an even bigger discount, maybe. So something like this one, the bale wrapping. Wow, that one's really close. That wouldn't take very long at all to do. So we could borrow the equipment for that one. There's also some fertilising we can do, or hoeing. But I'd rather do some contracts closer to the shop, so we'd have to drive around the map too much today. So yeah, that one seems a good one to go for straight away. Field 4, we've never been into that field before. So we'll get the tractor, and I'll go and wrap the bales in that field. I might do another one as well, because this is a very quick contract. It won't take very long at all, this one, but we'll get that done and just see if we can get an even bigger discount on that field. There we go, that is the contract finished, and yes, we have now got a 35% discount, which is the maximum discount for Walter. I'm guessing that's because I changed the settings, so we could possibly get a bit more than that if we wanted to. But yeah, it sounds like there are disadvantages of doing that as well, so I'm happy with 35%. That's a decent amount, that's very good, so I'll take that. Okay, so we'll collect the money from these two contracts, that one and that one. There we go. Which now gives us a total of almost 400,000 in the bank, 397, or 398 almost, which is certainly more than enough to buy a field. So yeah, which field are we going to go with? I think we're going to go with 8, because that's the one I've been sort of eyeing up for quite a while now, and we can get a really good discount on that now, £145,000 discount, which is excellent. There are other options as well, which we'll probably get in the future too. Field 18 is very tempting, but that has also got a sugar beet crop in it, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, too much sugar beet, I think, in this area. But yeah, we can plough up the sugar beet. It doesn't really matter too much. It's a shame it hasn't got a good crop in it, or a good crop for me at the moment with the equipment I've got. We might harvest it. We might harvest some of it. We could always lease a harvester, but it's a lot of work. That's what I'm thinking. But we could do, I suppose. But let's buy it. Let's buy field 8. So 270. That is a massive discount because it should be 416,000, and yeah, we're going to get it for 270. That's really, really good. Let's buy that, and we'll go and have a look at it. So this is the first time I've actually been to the field properly. I've seen it obviously from a distance, but not actually worked in it before. So it looks like it does join up with our current farm, which is really good. This one here is the one we just sprayed, which is a canola crop, and no, it's a wheat crop. Sorry, that's wheat crop now. It was a canola crop. It's now a wheat crop. And this one is the new sugar beet field, which we may or may not harvest. Yeah, I'm very undecided on it, but it's right next to the chickens and the mill as well, which is really convenient, so we can see it all the time. And it's a really good sized field. Not the best shape in the world. It is a bit of a strange shape, I suppose, but it's not too bad. It's still, because of the size of it, it doesn't really matter. It's still got plenty of long runs that you can do up and down the field. Not a perfect square, but I suppose it adds interest as well. It's not all bad. So yeah, really, really pleased with my purchase, and the discount that I got on it, of course, which always helps. How are the chickens doing? They're slowly increasing the amount of eggs. We'll be selling them again in the winter. I think around about December is it the best time for eggs. I always forget which is the best time of year for all these different things. I know November is the best time for canola oil though, we checked that earlier. Eggs, November as well. So okay, we're going to have a good income in November then. And the straw is coming up as well. Straw price, December for the straw, so yeah. But next month we'll be selling quite a lot of stuff, so that will be very good. How is the helper getting on? Just on the headlands now of the barley field, so that will be almost done. We'll get that finished next time, and we'll also need to roll this field as well. So I did just get the Unimilk hitched up onto the roller, but we'll leave that until next time. Yeah, so we'll have plenty of time to get that done before we move on to November in the next episode. So we'll leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.